The educational situation in Honduras right now is quite poor. In a lot of the smaller rural towns, they don't have enough schools, which is why we're going to go build one.
In Honduras, more than 40% of the population is illiterate. Their public system is very poor quality education because they're understaffed. There's lack of schools.
I'm so excited to be able to give my experience, my talent, to helping them be able to learn. And I feel that education is something that everyone should have a right to.
When we go to Honduras and do something like this, and you build up a school, you know that it's really going to be treasured in that community. Like, education is precious.
Hi, my name is Alana Pascas. I'm 17 years old and a grade 12 student. Over March break, I'll be traveling to Honduras to participate in a building expedition.
Hi, my name is Lauren Lichty. I'm 17. I'm in grade 12, and I'm on my way to Honduras to build a school.
I'm Camila Silva. I'm 13 and in grade 8. I hope to learn a lot from my trip of building a school in Honduras. I hope to meet other kids there in Honduras and learn a lot about their lives.
I'm Marty Machushik. I'm 18 years old, and right now I'm a student.
My name is Ross Hybrex, and I'm 19 years old, finished high school and getting ready for the next stage. Marty and I heard about this trip to Honduras through friends at church. About 10 teenagers and some adults are going together to Honduras for 2 weeks. It's all through an organization called World Accord.
They've been organizing expeditions like this for well over a decade. We're going to be learning about the Honduran people and their struggle to get their kids educated.
We'll also be building them a school in only 10 days. It will be hard work, and I will probably have to work harder than I've done before. I'm not sure that I'm up to it, but I'm going to give it a try. This is a story of what happened to us and to me. Well, here it is, mid-March, and we are busy building a school. I didn't have a clue how we would go about doing this, but the organizers have done this before. Day by day, we carry out the plan. I can't believe I'm helping to build a school in 1 week.
There are 15 of us working on this site. Some of us have more skill than others. But we're all helping out wherever we can. We've become a team. We've learned some Spanish, and we've made friends with Hondurans we're working with.
For sure, this is a life-changing experience. All of us will look back and say we are glad we did this. But that doesn't mean the decision to come here was easy. There was so much to learn, so little time to prepare. I'm writing this letter because of an upcoming adventure I'm about to take. This year we will be working in one small community building a school. Part of this trip involves fundraising in advance to purchase materials such as cement blocks, mortar, and other construction supplies. I'm attempting to raise $3,000 to support this project and will be donating my time and talents to make this
Traveling to a place like Honduras will really help these students become better global citizens. They have a really keen interest in making a difference in the world. By physically going there and seeing firsthand how passionate the people of Honduras are and how great their culture is, it's going to make them better people in school, better people for the rest of their lives. It'll change them. They'll come back different people.
The experience is going to be one of a lifetime for the entire team that's going, but even more so I think for Camilla, because she's going as a student and gets to meet children that now actually get to become students because of us. So we're looking forward to raising even more money than we already have. Camilla's going to be our representative when she comes back, and she's going to be sharing all her great experiences and pictures to the entire school. So without further ado, I think we should start bidding.
$60, $65, $70.
The government in Honduras has a mandate that they'll supply a teacher for a community only if a school is present. So by us helping build and helping finance the construction of a school, that will ensure that a teacher will be able to be placed in that community. The building expedition in Honduras is going to take place in a rural, remote part of Honduras where there's a community that doesn't have a school as of yet. I always like to see students and the younger people's reactions when we travel to a place like that too, because it's usually so different from what they're used to.
So we're going to take these young people into something that's a fairly Spartan place to live, and they're going to work on a project. So what are they going to learn? What are they going to see? And some of them will strictly see that they are part of an aid process. They're giving something to someone. They're going to tell their story about, I went down, I built a school for those poor people who wouldn't have one. And that may be all they can or will absorb. We're going to try to help them see more than that.
This will be a total change for them, and I think they'll be able to embrace it well and do a great job, but it's going to be very different. Life is a lot different in rural Honduras than it is in downtown Kitchener.
Have a seat, guys.
I think it's really important that we know a few common phrases in Spanish before we get to Honduras, and it's going to help us understand and communicate a little bit more effectively. Please is por favor.
Por favor.
Thank you is gracias.
Gracias.
Good morning is buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Good afternoon. Buenas tardes.
We have prepared as much as we can, learned our first few words of Spanish. Teachers, parents, and churches, they have all supported us. We have studied the websites, looked at the maps, learned from people who have gone with World Accord to Honduras before.
Okay, so if you do see a dog when you're in Honduras, there's a very good chance that it is used for work. It could be a very hungry dog, and it's a very different cultural aspect compared to here in Canada.
I did go on a build expedition just 1 year ago now, so I'm very happy to be here and share my experience with you guys. Just at the base of this lake is where it's called La Buena Fe, and that's that little community where you're going to be staying, and where PRR, which means Project for Rural Reconstruction, that's World Accord's partner within Honduras, and that's where they're recently headquartered. La Buena Fe, which is really
Our families have been with us all the way, even when they had their doubts.
I just know that if were I in the same situation, I'd just be so afraid to be so far from home.
Certainly a different, totally different culture he's going to be exposed to. And different food and different climate and lots of hard work.
I know that you're very sensitive and soft-hearted, and I guess that's one thing I'm worried about, how you're going to handle that. And
you trust everybody. I mean, I know you kind of come with that trusting sort of feeling, but, you know, it's a different world out there. So, you know, that's something that you have to take a look at. And you never know that, you know, the jails and everything here are more like, you know, you're innocent until proven guilty.
I'll try and stay out of the jails, Mom.
Yeah, well, so,
Now, as our travel date approaches, so does the realization that we're about to leave behind everything we've ever known. For some, this part of the challenge may be too much.
My Spanish isn't good. To be quite honest, don't know anything.
Things that I'm most nervous about are things I'm also most excited about. Just being in a brand new part of the world.
The thing that I'm nervous about going to Honduras is seeing all the poverty and having it be more than I have expected it to be.
This is my first time out of the country and my first time doing anything like this. And I really don't know what I'm doing.